Massachusetts Republican Governor Charlie Baker is running for another term with a very comfortable lead. A survey taken in early October showed him ahead by more than 30 points against Democrat nominee Jay Gonzalez. That says Baker is scheduled for a debate against his Democrat challenger on Thursday. One America's Ethan Viveiros has more about the House and Senate races where Democrats are the ones trying to keep their seats.
Politicians in the Bay State eagerly await their final showdown in the 2018 midterm elections. 2nd District candidate Tracy Lavorne secured the GOP vote over her opponent Kevin Powers during primaries. Lavorne has taken aim at the, quote, dead-end political extremism in Washington, D.C. She's also taken a tough stance on border protection and has proposed legislation to keep better tabs on visa overstays, as well as instituting more effective programs for employment verification.
I think people are hungry for change. I think people are looking for a moderate voice. I am a Republican. Similar to what you said, though, I'm an issues Republican. I'm definitely a constitutionalist. We have a playbook. All we have to do is play by the rules.
Absolutely. She's facing off against incumbent Democrat Representative Jim McGovern, a noted opponent of the president's tax law. In District 3, Rick Green moved forward as the only GOP candidate in the race and will duke it out against Democrat opponent Lori Trahan. Green is a businessman credited with creating the conservative watchdog group Massachusetts Fiscal Alliance, was an early donor to then-candidate Trump's campaign, and has been a vocal advocate for the GOP tax law. In District 5, GOP hopeful John Hugo has emerged as a recent pro-life champion in the race and is campaigning to rein in what he calls reckless spending in D.C. Moving to District 6, Republican candidate Joseph Schneider has promised to push back against what he calls hyper-partisan politics. Originally from Romania, Schneider says his experience as an immigrant and a Green Beret gives him a fresh perspective on conservative politics. Moving on to District 9, Peter Tedeschi is also looking to shake up the state GOP. He's also pledged to take down so-called partisan bickering in D.C., has vowed to back pro-growth policies, and will work to tackle the opioid crisis through his work to destigmatize addiction. And finally, in the Senate race, Jeff Deal powered through primaries, winning against both of his conservative rivals in a landslide victory. Now he goes on to the midterm race to take on Democrat sweetheart Elizabeth Warren. The veteran lawmaker has been a vocal supporter of the Trump administration's hardline stance on immigration and recently assailed Warren for siding with progressives by calling to abolish ICE.
We have a real problem when you have a senator like Elizabeth Warren calling for the elimination of ICE, people that are trying to do the right thing.
If elected, Deal has promised not to abandon Massachusetts like he says Warren has. Ethan Viveiros, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.